choice may be as simple as going left and right, right? You just keep going left and right, and you realize you're just going in an infinite loop, right? Doesn't matter which way you go, ends up going back to the same way. So here this is what it says. The choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same, right? And it's telling you that if you go left or right, you're not going to get anywhere. And if you look at the title of it, right, you end up seeing the title says a path that leads to nowhere, right? And what you end up realizing is what happens if I look backwards, right? That's just the final thing that you have to do. It's just like if I can't go forward, what happens if I go backward? Because there's many instances where you have to look backwards and something changes, right? So you look backwards. It says when you return to where you've been, things are always the same as remember, right? Things always as remember, right? And then you just go to a dead end. And it tells you to hit escape. Now we've done everything. Yeah, now we've done it. Okay, now we can do it. I was wondering why I couldn't do it. And it's like, oh, I haven't completed it. Okay. Keep going. You go whatever path. And this is a very similar thing, right? At the link. You end up going the same way. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, I see what you have to do. Oh, you just have to go the other way. There's another way to go. It's trying to trick you. Have you ever seen this before where you jump on a platform? Right, you jump on a platform, you end up seeing a different room when you go up higher. Right? And you try to do that first puzzle, right, by thinking it's a path to nowhere, which that's what I thought, but ends up just going in a circle. And the way you get to here is by realizing that platform, you can see another way to go by jumping on it. Okay. So this one is a very tricky, it's like an enhanced version of the window of opportunity. It's a different, it's a harder, more complex version of it. Is your roll? There, oh yeah, there's a cube that leads you through there. But I already seen this part, and I was trying to complete the entire map, and I already completed the entire map. So there's literally nothing else I can do, other than the final part. But yeah, there's a cube that leads you here. Okay. So you know that you start at green, and your end game is blue, right? So you go through here. And you see there's many different windows. I don't want to go through any of them. So there's many different windows. Start out from this one, right? This black one. And you end up trying to figure out which one can lead to that blue one. You actually think if you go through the blue one, you'll get there, but it ends up not doing it. Right, so you have to look through each and every window in order to see which one will take you to the right one. And if you look through every window, it seems like you're going in a circle, and it doesn't make any sense. But what you realize is there's actually two levels of this window of opportunity, right? And so this is the first level. If you go to the second one, then you can finally look behind that blue one, right, and end up going to the right path. And you only realize this when you look through one of them. Oh yeah, if you look through that one. The white one. So isn't 2 levels. I lied to you. I'm still learning too. Psych. Okay, I just figured out what I did. So let's start that over again. Okay. So here's your natural thought process, right? Have you already played this game? The rule? Okay, so you go through here. You think the ending is blue. I thought the ending was blue. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Alright. So you go through here, right? And you can guess which one it is. And I thought it was blue. And I ended up being wrong, right? And I thought it was 2 levels, and I still ended up being wrong. But a sneaky way you can do it is you can actually look through this and say, okay, so from this perspective, I can see the blue on its side, right? So if I enter here, which one can see blue at its side? And you realize it's the white one. If you look through the white one, you end up going through the white one. Okay, that makes sense. Right? You could do it by trial and error as well. Just go through each and every one of them. Right? Because you start out with the black one, and then you can just go through every single one of them and see which one works. Right? But ends up just being the white one. Okay, I get it now. See, I'm still learning too. Okay, here's the white ring again. Here's a black cube over there. If you look at the white ring, right, and walk backwards, you end up get off. Same thing that we've learned before. It's nothing new. And I'm just trying to find an exit. Oh, you do the same thing again. So you can look through the white ring, walk backwards. And you can... Same thing. Here's a new thing. We're gonna do this. There's a pattern where this poster, this eye post, there it is, ends up opening. But you have to look at it. I think you have to look at it. Where's the thing? You keep looking at it, it ends up opening, and then go through it. That's all you have to do. Is you just look at it. That's why it's called an eye poster. It's not called an eye poster. That's why there's an eye poster. You look at it, it starts blinking, you look. And then you see a pattern, right? And then you just use this platform just to get through it. Just look at it. When it opens, jump through it. This one. I dislike this one. Not psych. Okay. So you've seen these before, right? So what happens is, if you walk around, if you run around, these platforms disappear. You walk slowly, they stay the same. Okay. Something that you've seen before. So you just want to walk slowly. Right, you just jump through it. Right. And you notice that certain platforms only appear when you walk towards them. Okay? So those are some platforms that will always be there, but you have to walk over them for them to appear. And then there's some that stay there unless you move around and jump around a lot. Right. And here's another block. Remember? We had a block before. Here's the same one. What's a different one? If I try to jump, I won't make it. That's first of all. And then this platform ends up disappearing because I'm not allowed to jump. So what you have to realize is you just have to find a different path. Similar to what you did before. And you realize there's just a path right here. It kind of gives it away with that little outer edge. But you just realize there's another path to go. Because if you start moving, right, that ends up disappearing and you can jump through. This complicated problems are easier when solved one step at a time. And this is something I've mentioned before. You just take things one step at a time. Yeah, that white ring is really interesting. I really enjoy it. Okay. But if you try to like look through it and try to figure everything out at the same time, it's not gonna work. I guess you can do it, but your head's just gonna hurt if you do it. So you can just do what you logically can do, right? So you can't do this, right? You can't get that cube. This is in the way, right? So you just go through here. You go through this line. You can walk through. Right? There's another one where you can fill a cube and the door opens, but you can't do that. Right? You can't go through this door. Let's try going through this door. Same thing here. Can't do that, just keep walking through doors. Same thing here, can't do that, through doors. Until you find something that you can actually do. Okay, so this is showing you can have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 cubes. Can't do that. So let's go through here. Show you. So it's like transfer. So you can transfer these cubes, and this liquid's in the way, right? And get them moving. See that? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh yeah. Just walk through. Just walk through. Okay. You throw through here? Okay. Let's go the other way. The 2 triggers. This one brings the elevator down. This one brings it up. Okay. Just go through what you can. This one. Go through this one because you can't go through this one, right? You just go jump down. All you can do. We can appreciate the entire journey by looking back after it's found. It's true. Okay, now we're just gonna absorb all this. Okay. Now let's get out of here. Great steps, or you can just do what I just did. Get that ladder. Now let's see what we can do. Cubes, right? But we can't go through this way. But we can open this door, right? And you just think about what can the red cube do for you, right? With the red gun, right? You can absorb, or you can expand. You just put the cubes in the opening. Let's expand them. See what happens. If that doesn't work, then you just absorb it all. Do it right. Right, you see that nothing is lit. That means you have to take away everything. Oh, I see what I have to do. Right. And you notice that these cubes are still in the way, right? So you can't absorb or expand. So let's think about what can we do in order to get rid of all the cubes inside of it, because that's the way we're going to trigger this door, is by having no cubes on those dotted lines, right? So you think about, okay, what can your blue gun do? You can place, right, and take away cubes.